The impactful figures in your life, such as your parents, your family members, your friends, and even your teachers, has significantly shaped your identity. And now you've realized that certain parts of that identity has limited your quality of life and you're ready for a change. And that brings me to today's video on how to shift your identity to change your life. Hi, my name is Takia. And on this channel, we talk about everything from faith to self improvement and lifestyle. Here are the chapters for today's video. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what identity is. Your identity is simply what you believe about you or your self perception. Your identity is so important. It is very crucial because it can either lock you out or unlock a certain quality of life, your success, your relationships, your finances, your self-worth. They're all tied to your identity. And let me just remind you that any thought less than you are fearfully and wonderfully made is not of God. Your identity starts with those core beliefs or those thoughts and those things that you think towards yourself. And now that you know what identity is, let's begin to shift it. Step 1, get rid of the old you. Any part of the old identity that does not align with this new identity, you have to let it go. Get rid of those negative core beliefs. Go back to when you were a child and think of all the scenarios that you may have learned from your parents, your teachers, your friends. Go back to those scenarios about money, about happiness, about love, about marriage, about self-worth, and go back and see what belief system has significantly shaped your identity into what it is today. Here's the thing. One of the things that I believe has shaped so many people's identities when it comes to success is money doesn't grow on trees, right? That may have caused you to think that money wasn't easy to get or money wasn't easily accessible. Had to work very, very hard or extremely hard to get it. And it wasn't for everybody. You thought maybe it was certain for a certain kind of person. Or maybe you got picked on for asking questions in school. And then later on in life, you develop the identity of not asking questions or thinking that everything was going to be done on your own and that you didn't need anybody's help. These beliefs have been keeping you from a certain quality of life. And now it's time to show up as the person you were made to be. Step 2, decide on a new self-perception. Decide, what is this new identity you're going to take on? Who is this person that you see yourself as? What does she believe about herself? Does she believe that she's pretty? Does she believe that she's smart? Does she believe that she's capable of anything? Does she believe that she could be a millionaire, the first millionaire in her family? What is the new identity that you're going to take on? Now, let me just put out a disclaimer. People will have to get used to this new identity. They're going to have to get used to this new identity. So please remember that as you're changing and as you have made the shift in your mind that you're going to believe this certain thing about you, people are going to try to pull you back into that old identity. People are going to try to pull you back into being the person they know you to be previously. But you have to stick to it. And even if that means letting go of some friends, letting go of maybe even some family members, distancing yourself until you start to take on and really embody this new identity, you may or may not have to get rid of a few things. That brings me to step 3. Believe in yourself. Faith without works is dead. You have to believe in this new perception. Let me tell you that nobody believes in you if you don't believe in you. You have to show up like the woman you want to be every single day. And you have to embody this new person that you're trying to be. You have to take on this belief system. You have to believe, truly believe in this new perception. If you were previously a smoker, now when somebody offers you a cigarette, you don't say, "Oh, I'm trying not to smoke." You say, "I'm not a smoker," because that's your new perception. So here you have to do the exact same thing. You have to take on this new perception and embody it. I mean, truly believe that this new perception is now your new identity. Number 4, you have to set your intentions. Your habits and your assumptions and all of these things have to be tied into this new identity. Whoever you intend to be, now it's time to act on it. Does this person wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m.? Do they work out 3 times a week? Are they faithful? Are they a faithful spouse? Faithful when it comes to their family members? Do they show up for other people? What does this person look like? What is this ideal identity that you see in your head? What are the habits? What foods do they eat? How do they dress? What are their assumptions? Whoever you intend to be, act on it.